Yes, people, what's good? We are back with another one, bro. Hope you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the like button, bro. Click the flipping like button. When you step into another man's house, you wipe your feet, you get it all them one, wash your hands and that, you click that like button, you click that subscribe button. I'm only like 18 subs away from 500. Can really appreciate you, man. And let's just get to it. Today, I'm just, gonna talk about Ruben Amorim. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Ruben Haramorim with him having no pool. Yeah, that's the convo. Him having no pool during this transfer window. I mean, listen, I'm just gonna be starting off by this. Like, you man already know my thoughts on this manager. I don't think he's a very good manager. I don't think he's great at all. I think that we overrated him. I think that he managed a lesser team in Sporting Lisbon, and now he's being found out here at Manchester United. But what I expected from Ruben Amorim in this transfer window was we were gonna get some quality players. And man goes, oh, so you're gonna play him? No, no, no. Listen, yeah. Can you shut up and listen for 1 second? So Amorim, the transfer window opens. We had a job for him. We had a flipping job for him. Because listen, the only positive that I had for this manager was that he was gonna get me gyokeres. That's the only positive I had for this manager, that he was gonna get me gyokeres. But brother, man was seeing gyokeres is prioritizing Arsenal, and I'm like, hold on, bro, we have a Sporting Lisbon manager. What am I talking about? There's no way he's gonna pick Arsenal. He had his gaffer is right here at OT. And listen, he's going to Arsenal. Major L. Flipping, who's that that left wing back from Sporting Lisbon? You get it? Quenda. Yeah, Quenda. You know them ones. Quenda. Chose Chelsea. Man preferred, yeah, to stay another year at Sporting Lisbon just to go to Chelsea then come to Manchester United. What has Amorim done here? What has he actually done in the transfer window? Except for busy pointing fingers. I want this. I want this. He likes to request. He requests everything. He requests. He doesn't do nothing. He doesn't bring the pool. He's just there for the sake of him being our manager, bro. Brother, we thought we were getting a Gyokeres because he was there. Apparently, Gyokeres didn't fancy him. Oh, wow. Oh wow, listen. Even I thought that Joker was gonna come to us because of our manager. But apparently he's failed at that as well. And as for you man, yeah, that are saying that, oh, you see you man that are saying the losing the Europa League final was a blessing in disguise. You man are awful, all that. Listen, yeah, I'm gonna just break it down to you why losing that Europa League final somehow was a blessing in disguise. Despite our signings that we haven't gotten. I know you man are frustrated talking about where's this Mbumo, where's that. Listen, I'm just gonna break it down to you. It was a blessing in disguise losing to Spurs because first of all, I'm sure all of us we wouldn't want to go up against PSG in that Super Cup. You get it? First and foremost. We have absolutely got our asses handed to us. That's just reality. Yeah? Second of all, we would have gone to the Champions League and we would have not gotten knocked out. Yeah? Not even them playoffs, because I know there's a new format. Listen, we would have got our asses handed to us and we would have went home. Would have, and listen, it was gonna be an absolutely diabolical finish because it's a lock now. So you would have found Manchester United 24th in the table of the champs. You get it? So that was gonna be absolutely diabolical. Adding to Premier League games, somehow this manager hasn't won back-to-back games. You get it? So listen, it was a blessing in disguise because when I'm seeing that we're gonna be playing one game a week, like that's calm. That is actually calm when all them top six Premier League sides are gonna be, running their lungs off in the champs. Man's gonna be resting their players, bro. You get it? Man's gonna be resting some of our players, bro. Man are gonna be there chillaxing, watching Chelsea on a Wednesday, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. You get it? Instead of us winning that Europa League final and having more games from the season that we've just had, that was gonna be an absolutely diabolical turn of events. And these man, yeah, talking like, oh yeah, we needed to win. Listen, man, don't flipping understand that winning the Europa League would have came with consequences. Yeah, I'm calling it that because it was gonna be a flipping disgrace when Manchester United don't qualify for the round of 16 of the champs and get their asses handed to them by PSG in the Super Cup. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah? You see, I'm loving life that Chelsea are still playing the Club World Cup. The man, they ain't gonna get any rest time. The man, they are just gonna go straight back into the season. And listen, they might get dogged walk. And man are crying that we are gonna be, resting a few because they wanted to win the Europa League. Now I know there are pros and cons of winning the Europa League. You get it? I get that. I understand that. Winning the Europa League would have meant that more players would have wanted to join Manchester United, all that. But bro, literally, we got Cunha, we got Mbumu. I know you might have like, oh, this Mbumu. Listen, I'm also frustrated. It's flipping dragging. I'm tired of it. But bro, it's like we got Mbumu, we got Cunha, and those are quality signings. Those are flipping quality signings, and we are 15th. So we don't need Champions League football to get quality players. As much as you man, yeah, are gonna be like, oh, it's dragging. Yeah, it's dragging. That's the most frustrating part in my part because it's like, why is it taking so long? That's the most frustrating thing to me. But I'm calm of Manchester United not getting no UCL football because this Mbomo team dragging ain't because Manchester United didn't get Champions League football or didn't win the Europa League. It's because Brentford is asking for the same amount of money that Wolves asked for when we got Cunha. So Manchester United are still negotiating that. I don't even know they're still negotiating that, but all I'm hearing is they're still there. Manchester United are still there for Mbumu, bro. That's the only reason why Mbumu is taking so long. It's not because Manchester United didn't qualify for Champions League. It's not because Manchester United finished 15th, all that. Listen, Manchester United still got pool. These men like to talk like Manchester United have no pool, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Big Manchester United. These men are acting like, yeah, flipping. These men are acting like, Manchester United just died, bro. Yeah? They now don't exist. And it's absolute bollocks, bro. Have you seen us, bro? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Listen, Amorim, yeah, is an absolute scam. Yeah? Even the job we bought him for, he ain't doing it. You get it? He ain't doing it, bro. He's there stealing a living, bro. Keeping his job for no reason. For no reason, bro. Listen, Ruben Haramorim is an absolute howler. I can't even lie here. He's an absolute howler. Now listen, I won't be wanting him out because listen, we're gonna sign him his players. Yeah, because I still believe that we're gonna get our targets. I still believe that we are gonna get a midfielder. We're gonna get a number 9. Like I still listen, he's gonna get his players. And listen, even if we get, let's say we get Mbumu and Cunha in, that's the only 2 players we get. That's top 6 calm. That is top 6 calm. Yeah? Because that front three is goals. So we having we have an attacking threat in that front three because that means goals. So I don't want to hear this, oh yeah, he needs time. Yeah, nah, bro. Like you have Mbumu and Cunha. We need to finish top 6. If you get a midfielder, if you get another forward, if you get maybe a Tyler Dibbling, top 4, bro. We need top 4 or get this fraud out, bro. That's the only thing I need. Especially if we get a Douglas Luiz at midfield, a Tyler Dibbling at left wing back, a calm Ollie Watkins as a backup for Zerkamp. You're telling me that team, 1 game a week, ain't gonna be getting no Champions League football next season? Listen, nah, allow it, bro. If this manager doesn't manage to get me Champions League football next season, sack his club, bro. Sack his club. Listen, I'll even do you the honors, Ineos. I'll sack him myself, bro. Yeah, if you need me to do that. You get it? But listen, hope you like, share, comment, subscribe if you got this far. And I'm out, fam. Peace.